If you're recording, you're not allowed.
Oh yeah.
You're not asked permission. Turn it off.
Nah, it's not going to happen. So I can't record that direction.
No, do not record
what
over
happens if I
there.
do?
And do not record our navigator station either.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is how it's going to go. If I go back in there, I'm going to record all available spaces.
Hi there. Hello again.
Kanashiro!
Keep meeting over and over.
How you doing, man?
Hi. 2 out of 4 contacting subject. We're code 4. Same individual from the bus station earlier.
I'm going to
Yes.
go back to the information
Okay,
desk.
so then I will trespass you because you're not allowed to do that.
Recording people without permission. Get out of here, sir.
Sir, you need to stop. Calm
I'm not going
down.
to stop here.
Well, you know
area.
what? We're going to have to agree to disagree. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back in there and do exactly what I just said unless I get trespassed. That's it. That's the only way this is going to go down. Hey everyone, I am free. It's April 11th, 2024. I'm in the city of Bellevue, King County, Washington State. Heading on over there to the Department of Social and Health Services. Got reports, tips and leads that there's bad customer service, lack of transparency for public records requests, generally being unhelpful, kind of rude really, just to most people coming in for services. So I'm gonna see if there's actually any merit to that. And while I've got your attention, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, and subscribing, hitting that all notifications bell so you can get my stories right when they release. You can also now find me on Facebook for Inland Auditing Media, and as always on X at I.A.M Free Auditing. If you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you can do so by going to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Really appreciate the help. You guys are always helping me out. It really does help a lot. Thank you. Good.
Can I help you?
No?
I'd rather not be on camera. Are you wanting assistance with something?
What's that?
Do you need assistance with something?
Yeah. Not from security though.
Okay, I can't help you if you can't tell me what you're here for.
I promise you it's not for security.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Looking to see if I can get a public records request form.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. I was also kind of curious, just random, why is a confidential visitor sheet up here?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Why is there a confidential visitor sign-in sheet? Seems not very confidential in public like that.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm the office manager. This is the way it was set up, and it is confidential because the names are blocked here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate
Here's
it.
your request form.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello.
How can I help you today?
Yeah, looking to see if I can get a public records request form.
You want to speak with someone?
I'm looking to get a public records request form.
Public record request form?
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Thanks.
For years, I watched my son on the WhatsApp building from afar. And to have that day like.
Submit this form just.
Oh, well, I'm going to fill it out and then I'll send it back. Yeah.
Okay, just a minute.
Good.
Okay, client wants form public request.
If you're recording, you're not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
You're
yeah.
not asked permission. Turn it off.
Nah, it's not going to happen.
It is going to happen. Don't talk to him. He needs to be booted out of the office, please.
I can promise you one thing. It's not going to happen.
You're going to leave the office, sir.
No, I'm not.
You need to call cops otherwise. He does not have permission to record anything. Did you give him permission to record?
No.
Okay.
He didn't.
Sir, you cannot record.
Oh, yeah, I can. I know you might be from a regime like, North Korea or something, but you actually came to a new country. I'm sorry. I can't hear your communism. Sorry. I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
So you're not going to give me a public records request form? Okay. Well, now I do have business with security. So if you got a minute, I'd like to recommend that guy not to call the police. It's probably not going to go well.
These are two different companies, two different agencies,
Companies? Oh, yeah.
two different
They
departments.
are definitely-
I have no control over what he does.
Oh, fair enough.
He's in
So
charge
you're
of-
only with DCYF?
That is correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you know where that manager went?
I will not talk with you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Certainly your right to do that. Well, it looks like the tips and leads are
Windows 6.
accurate for this place.
HALEY, Windows 6.
No. No, we do not. Caucasian. Jeans. Yeah. 30s. 6 feet. Average. Blue pants, green jacket. Yes. The lawn, 253-830-4743. He's currently standing next to me recording me on this conversation. No. No. Yeah, pretty much. That's what my supervisor wanted. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
They en route? Oh.
Not in there. You're recording people without permission. Get out of here, sir.
Sir, you need to stop. Calm
I'm not gonna
down.
stop
You
here.
need to calm down, okay?
Okay, I'm calm.
De-escalate, okay? All right. Look, I'm gonna try to smooth this over. I'm gonna try to de-escalate this and explain something to you, okay? This is implied consent for entry because it's a government agency. You have every liberty to record in public. This is a publicly accessible area, okay? So what I'm telling you is, based on state statutes, RCW 9.73 is the privacy statute. However, it doesn't allow for you to control or limit video and audio in public. This is public.
You cannot take. Did you give permission to him to
We
talk
asked
to you?
him not to
You
record
did?
us, and
Did
he's
you
still
guys give
recording
any
us.
permission?
So why don't we do this? Let's
still
just step
recording
aside
us.
for a sec, okay?
I'm not going to talk to you until the cop shows up.
All right.
Thank
well,
you so
that's-
much.
That's your right. Well, I was partway through getting a public records request attained. Unfortunately, that manager, who is obviously not going to give his name, is unwilling to acknowledge and understand that you can, in fact, record in public. So it's definitely seeming like the tips and leads I got regarding the poor behavior, the unwillingness to actually provide proper customer service is spot on. I mean, one of the tips that I got, well, rather leads, was that an individual had actually come in here with a frustration regarding their inability to get documents done, or gathered rather, so that they could prove that there were some problems going on. And so what ended up happening is they came back and recorded what was going on here and tried to demonstrate that the customer service here wasn't allowing them to get to the bottom of what was going on. So I think what's really going on here, you can see DCYF was completely reasonable. They were completely fine. It was the DSHS side that the tips and leads are seeming to indicate are not actually good. So,
Hi there. Hello again.
Kaneshiro!
Keep meeting over and over.
How you doing, man?
Hi. 2 out of 4 contacting subject. We're code 4. Same individual from the bus station earlier. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. I'm really trying to finish this interview up. If you guys could leave me alone so I could finish that. It's kind of rude to interrupt. Yeah, you know, it'd be great is if they actually had those on the other side.
Oh, you came from that side, came through this other way?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There's literally, in fact, not only is there no signage over there like that, but if you go over to that intersection at 124th where the bridge is, where it's close to vehicular traffic, there's actually a orange pedestrian sign that says go this way or go that way. The orange pedestrian sign directs you, well, in fact, there's 2 of them. One tells you to go to King County Metro Base East, just across the way,
right,
and the other one tells you to come this way. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
I can't believe we keep running into each other.
Well, it actually is surprising in a city of this size. Yeah, I'm actually here working on a story about some public records request issues with the Department of Social and Health Services.
Okay.
And DCYF absolutely had no problems. DSHS is actually attempting to abridge my liberties. Obviously making a phone call that they shouldn't be making. It's a call for service that doesn't need to happen. So I don't know, can you explain exactly why you called the police when no crime was committed?
I was doing my job. My supervisor wanted him off property. He didn't have permission to record.
Oh.
That's why I called you guys.
Well, I guess here's the brass tacks of it. Part of what I'm here covering, and we can, I guess, get right to the bottom of this since you're here, Kaneshiro, is I absolutely can record in there. RCW 9.73 is extraordinarily clear. if there is no expectation of privacy when you're in public, you can record video and audio there. There is no expectation of privacy in there. I went there to conduct business, which is to get a public records request done. You called the police and basically had no reason to have Bellevue police show up here.
Okay. So this is a private establishment?
Before this is all said and done and Liberty champions the day, let's talk about this a bit. This is a rare admission from anyone, but we actually get to see the initial absurd and liberty-violating actions of the police before this gets fixed in the end. Security has called the police after a maniac DSHS employee went bananas, and now when police arrive, they are literally enforcing feelings after security tells the police that that is exactly what they're trying to do.
So what is your intention for today, sir?
Safety, just making everyone feel more comfortable.
Put in other words, people, the feelings of everyone trump an individual's liberty, and they're willing to use violence to uphold that belief. This is a perfect example of why our government is broken, has an imbalance of tyrannical employees, though not all are bad or tyrannical to be clear, and needs to be checked. The Bellevue Police Department has a profound misunderstanding of trespass laws, and it shows when they act upon emotion rather than law. It's preposterous, unlawful, unprofessional, and demonstrates the government of Bellevue hates the liberties enshrined in our Constitution, especially the first liberty. With a city as profoundly wealthy as Bellevue, one would think that they could afford the best police officers. In this case, they can afford a feelings enforcing brute squad of yes men. Money buys a lot in this world, especially tyrants. Remember that, citizens of Bellevue, in this election year.
It's absolutely not private.
This building is being controlled by security.
No. This is a public agency.
What is your intention for today?
This is, I work for a different office, so I have nothing to do with, he has different set of protocols and procedures for that office.
Perfect.
I'm only here for CPS.
Okay. So what is your intention for today, sir?
Safety, just making everyone feel more comfortable. Yeah, just deterring, making sure there's no
I guess the
crime
brass
going on.
tacks is Connoisseur. Are you alleging that I committed a crime?
No, I'm not saying you did a crime.
Okay. Is your superior in there alleging that I committed a crime?
I don't know what he's alleging. I can go get him.
Yeah, I
wanna
think you
get-
should
wanna
probably
get his
do that
perspective? Do I need-
because
Oh yeah, I'm just going to speak to him, see what
Yeah.
their goal is here.
Yeah, I think you'll probably get my answer from their I think his name is Shakir, one of their office managers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, while we're waiting, Connoisseur, if I could ask you, what is leading you to reasonably believe that this is a private business?
It is an establishment that can control their own premises. They have the authority to do that.
So you're saying public forum doctrine doesn't apply here?
We'll see what they have to say. They have more understanding on their facility.
You're
and
saying
what their
Fordyce
awareness are.
versus the City of Seattle, Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals doesn't control here.
Sir, we're going to wait and see what they have to say on the matter, and then we will go from there.
Here they come.
How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
So, I understand you had issues with this gentleman recording. What did you require from police today?
So he was recording our navigator, which is not allowed.
Okay.
It's a restricted area, and he's not allowed to record restricted areas.
Okay.
So we asked him to stop, and he wouldn't stop.
Correct.
Correct. And so then we asked him to leave the building, and then he wouldn't leave the building.
Okay. And moving forward, what is your goal here?
Our goal is to have him stop recording in restricted areas.
Okay, so now that he has done that, is there anything further?
Now that he's
Oh, let me be clear here. I'm gonna go back in there unless I'm trespassed. So let me just be really clear about that. Unless you trespass me, and then I will file a civil suit against you personally. He has qualified immunity. You don't.
Okay, that's
So just
fine.
understand that the civil suit, you don't get the state
So
protection.
can you just tell me the purpose of you coming?
Absolutely. If your maniac employee back there had actually done the correct thing and asked instead of been belligerent and been disorderly,
Okay,
I
sir.
probably could have explained.
Okay.
I came here working on a story
Okay.
regarding some person who alleges that they were having some issues with DSHS. I'm an investigative journalist.
Okay.
They came back to record their process of attempting to do a public records request. And guess what? When I went to record the public records request process,
Okay, I lost you there. So you said that they came back, the customer came back to
the customer
record?
came back because
Sorry.
they were told during the process. If you guys want to step down here so we can get out of the door, that's fine with me.
That would be great. Thank you.
So what I was told, the tip I got was that somebody came in here regarding services.
Okay.
That one of their previous encounters here didn't go the way they wanted to, and that they are basically disputing DSHS's basically rendition of what occurred, their experience of what occurred. They wanted to come back and record and attempted to do so to prove that what DSHS was saying was in fact incorrect, that it was a disputed accounting of what had occurred. So I came back to see if the PRR process, the public records request process, was an issue. I went to the information desk.
Right.
There's nothing restricted about information. We all know that.
I have the WAC here, or the information that we've been given that says that there are restricted areas, and the navigator station is a restricted area. You cannot record there.
Sure, and let me be clear about this. There's nothing over there. Absolutely zero signage that does it. And this is a lobby and a foyer, okay? It's publicly accessible.
Right.
The Privacy Act in Washington State, which is RCW 9.73, does not cover in any way, shape, or form a disallowance to the press to come and do their business, to record video and audio in places that are publicly accessible.
Okay.
So you can't say you can't turn your camera this way. You know, that case was handled back in 1948.
Sir, if
eyes can't be trespassed, okay?
If you want to talk to somebody about it, you can go to somebody.
No, I'm going to go in there and conduct my business, and the only way I'm not going to
I just need to know what your business is, because
to do the public records request process.
So let me. Okay, I can get you a form and we can do that.
To document it.
You want to document. You cannot document where there's a restricted area.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to agree to disagree. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back in there and do exactly what I just said, unless I get trespassed. That's it. That's the only way this is going to go down.
So are you going to record my navigator station again?
I don't even know what the navigator station is.
It's where you went up to the information
desk? I'm going to go back to the information desk.
Okay, so then I will trespass you because you're not allowed to do that.
Okay. So are you going to enforce the trespass?
Would you like a written form, sir?
Yes, I would.
Okay, I'm going to
so that, can I just say something here?
Yeah.
For the client, I mean, we're all about the clients, right? So the client that didn't get helped, we want to be able to help that person. So I'm the administrator in the building. If we can help file a fair hearing to where if anything DSHS has ever done that was not okay, anybody in the state can file a fair hearing where a judge would look at what we did and see if it was correct or not correct. We try to look at things and we try to correct them. Yeah, things aren't always perfect. We get that. And if there's something we can do to help alleviate whatever the customer has, the question the customer has, we want to do that.
Well, on that side...
So let me ask you, are you with
I'm an investigative journalist. I work for a media company.
You work for a media company. So like I could be getting myself in trouble and even just explaining that to you. I'm just explaining what the process is. Okay, so I guess I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's still free speech in this country. I mean,
absolutely.
You know.
I just want you to know we want to help clients that are having a problem.
Well, what I'm going to do when this story gets published, I mean, I'm going to reach out and email back to that individual who gave me the tip and lead regarding the poor customer service in there, which is absolutely true. What's being done right now, and unfortunately, even though Officer Kanashiro is a nice guy, he is profoundly wrong in this case, and the problem that's going to come back is, even though he believes he's doing the right thing, he has qualified immunity. He's not going to get in trouble, guarantee 100%. You two are really scaling the mountain here, and that qualified immunity that he has, you don't possess. So you're putting yourselves at civil jeopardy.
I am by talking to you, but all I'm doing is explaining to you the process and how we can help your client.
No, I want to be clear. It's not my client. It's a tip and a lead that I got from a citizen who said, "Hey, here's the problem that I experienced at DSHS here." So I came here to look into that.
Okay.
And as soon as I got back there, this guy right here went crazy.
You can't record restricted areas, sir. I'm really sorry. You can't record.
We're just going to have to agree to disagree on this, because
fine.
The fact of the matter is that case from 1948, McDonald versus the United States.
I'm just going by what
at the Supreme Court of the United States nearly 75 years ago.
So would you like a written copy of the trespass?
Yeah.
Would you like to provide your information for this trespass
I would
order?
definitely not like to do that. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Actually, also, Kanashiro, can I get Supervisor, Corporal, Sergeant, whoever that would be, to come
Would you like a supervisor to the scene?
I would, yeah. Thank you.
I can go ahead and contact her.
Thanks.
Okay.
Do you have a business card, Diana?
I do. I'll go get one.
Great. Appreciate it. Thanks. And, sir, do you have a business card?
No, I don't.
What's your name?
Shakir.
Shakir?
Shakir.
Shakir, okay. And what do you do here?
I'm a supervisor here.
Okay. All right. And you manage the office overall?
Come in?
Yeah, I'm
Are
coming.
you okay? You're okay.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Sergeant?
My name's Sergeant Romero with the Bellevue Police Department.
Nice to meet
Audio
you.
Video recorded. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I just want to get another affirmation, I guess, or disapproval of what Officer Kaneshiro was telling me a minute ago. I don't have any personal beef with the guy. He seems like a really nice guy. But he's telling me based on what I think her name was Anita, the manager for the DSHS facility.
What's your name, bud?
Steve.
Steve what?
I'd rather not give my last name.
Is there a reason why you're covering your face?
Yes.
Why is that?
Fusion reports. I hate them.
What?
Fusion reports. I hate them.
What's that?
Unfortunately, I don't know which cops are good and which cops are bad. And
What's a fusion report?
you guys know what fusion centers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, fusion reports.
Okay.
So when the threshold's met to report certain things, I'm just not into playing that.
Okay.
I'm maximizing my Fourth Amendment protections. So my issue is that the manager of DSHS is telling me that I cannot be in there recording because of a navigation center. It's a publicly
Because of a what?
of a navigation center. It's like some sort of a computer or something like that.
Okay.
Is what I understand.
Yeah.
So I'm here working on a public records request story.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me a tip and a lead that there's a problem with getting good to go.
They're gonna come out and sign the form. Did you just want the copy though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go. Make sure it's all legible there.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank
Restrictions
you.
are the same as the last time. It's gonna be a 1-year period beginning today.
Okay.
And then they're saying they'll come back to the premises. If you're worried about being able to go to the other side of it, you're gonna have to communicate that with them. Technically, the entire building would qualify as the premises. That's why.
Gotcha. So I'm effectively trespassed from DCYF as well. Effectively.
Effectively, yes. Again, because they share the same building.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So the disagreement I'm having with Officer Kaneshiro is that Anita, the manager of DSHS, seems to believe that that is not a publicly accessible place for purposes of video and audio recording. RCW 9.73 is really clear. Case law in the Ninth Circuit and also Washington State's really clear. I absolutely can be in there recording. The eyes can't be trespassed. You can't say you can't turn the camera that way. If the whole lobby is able to be recorded, it's able to be recorded. So what I'm looking to get done is have her instructed that that's actually the case, have this repealed, revoked.
Yeah.
Here
Well,
on
there's procedures on there. You understand that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking that it just not be done today. So
Well,
even
you have
though,
to follow the. You have
okay,
to follow
so
the
you're
process.
gonna affirm what Officer Kaneshiro just did?
I don't know what I don't
He just
have any other
trespassed
background. Then you
You're
want
gonna-
and you want to appeal it.
No, I want this revoked right now. I'm saying that this is an unlawful trespass. My rights as press have just been violated. I'm asking for this to be done.
Did you identify yourself as a press?
Absolutely, I did.
To who?
I told everybody that I was working on this.
Okay.
And
Well,
Officer
you're
Kanesh-
working on a story. Doesn't that anybody? Anybody can work on a story.
Well,
did you identify yourself as press? Do you have credentials?
absolutely,
What are
and
your
I don't have to.
credentials?
You don't have to show press credentials.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you identify yourself that you are press?
Yes, I said I'm an investigative journalist. I'm working on a story. So that's really crystal clear. I don't have to identify to the government. I mean, it's not just police officers. It's also any other employees of government. I don't have to identify with documents so that I can be press. Everyone's press. You're press.
So
you're
what-
press. We're all press.
Okay. Whatever. So what is it that you want now?
I'm just wanting Officer Kaneshiro's trespass overwritten by you.
Well, he's not trespassing you.
Well, but
They've
he is
requested-
issuing the trespass.
He's issuing the trespass. Yes.
So I'm
They're
asking,
trespassing you.
I'm asking the police department to instruct them that their trespass against me is unlawful. It violates the law.
Did they ask you to leave?
Yeah, they called the police.
No. Did the staff there ask you to leave?
No, he just said I couldn't record.
Okay. So no one in there asked you to leave.
No.
No one.
They asked me to
Who
not
signed the
record.
trespass?
Well, the lady inside is going to come out and sign it.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that she didn't get a chance to come out yet.
Sure.
But that being said, they did ask you to leave in our presence. I'm not sure if they told you that before, but while we were standing there, they said that their goals
Sure,
in this
and that's
interaction
why I left.
were for you to leave.
So Steve, so they did ask you to leave.
Mhm.
So that means the trespass is lawful if you decide you didn't want to leave. So he can issue the trespass. Did they ask you
Look,
to leave?
I get that.
Okay.
I'm just
So
trying to make.
what I'm informing you is there's procedure right there. If you don't agree with it,
Okay.
You don't have to agree with it. There's a procedure to have it.
No, I completely understand. I'm trying to do the quickest, easiest thing here, which is to try to get this repealed right here on the spot.
That would have to be to them because I can't trespass you. You know what I'm saying? I can issue the trespass.
You don't have.
But I can't trespass. I don't have the authority to trespass.
I get that. Let me give you an example. Just it's.
No, we could play hypothetical.
If I was standing on the sidewalk and they came out and said we don't want him here.
We could play hypotheticals all we want.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to address your issue now. You're saying that you're being trespassed,
yes.
correct?
And it's an unlawful trespass, which means you don't have to enforce it.
Did they ask you to leave?
Apparently they did,
okay.
According to Officer Conashiro.
Okay, so they asked you.
They didn't.
They asked you to leave. Okay, and they want to trespass. They are within their right to do that.
Look,
you don't have to agree with it.
I understand that.
You can file grievance with them.
So she has decided not to move forward with a trespass.
I wonder why. Probably because legal counsel for DSHS said probably not the right idea.
You know what? You can go in the office and you can record, but you can't record in the restricted areas, like I said before.
Okay, so where can you show me where the restricted areas?
What is it that you need?
I need to go back to the information desk, finish my public records request.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. You can do it. We'll come out to you and give you the paperwork for the.
Okay, I'm not understanding what's going on here. So you're saying I can go back in? Where can I go back into?
You can't record the lobby or the navigator area. That's
Where's the navigator area?
It's the person at the information. We can come out to you. We can find a place out here. We can talk with, or not out here, but even in the lobby, we can talk with you in the lobby. We can sit down. We can get you whatever paperwork that you need.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is how it's going to go. If I go back in there, I'm going to record all available spaces. Your understanding and your lawyer's understanding is incorrect.
Wait a minute. What is all available spaces?
The lobby. I can turn my camera in every direction. I can record video and audio the entire lobby. There's zero restrictions on that. You can't tell me I can't turn my camera 45 degrees to the right.
There are restricted areas behind where everybody's working over there.
Well, yeah, I'm not going past that, though.
I know, but you're going to be recording that.
Yes, and I've already told you, and it's fine if you want to agree to disagree with me, but case law is already firmly established that just because I'm aiming a camera that is recording video and audio in a certain direction doesn't mean I'm actually back there.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Okay, so then I can record everything from a publicly available position, right? I mean, look, I'll give you kind of a weird example. If
Let me
I
just
actually
tell you,
went behind
I don't want to
that,
have to trespass you. I don't want to do that.
I agree. The civil lawsuit would be horrendous. I completely agree with you. That's why you're legal.
What? We're trying to do things to help people in our community.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do the same thing because I've got allegations.
Then let's get on the same foot. Let's get on the same place.
Let's do that. Going in there and recording from
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, so we're good to go in there. I mean, it's a yes or no because
what do you have there?
That's a disclosure record document.
Oh, that's what we need. Perfect.
Okay, but what I need to clarify, because obviously I've been issued a note. You're rescinding that?
All the policemen here.
So you're rescinding the trespass?
I don't really want to trespass you, no.
Okay.
But I don't want you to go in and do recordings. Right. So, Oh! Can you wait for like 5 more minutes?
Sure.
So let me go talk to somebody.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay,
yeah.
I appreciate it. Do you want to look at this?
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll be back.
Well, sweat.
Okay. You're not trespassed.
And recording in there is totally fine.
Don't record anything in the restricted areas.
Can you show me where the restricted areas are?
I can.
Okay. All right, so trespass is gone, sounds like. All right.
Again, they decided not to move forward with it, so.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen, for
Hey, you guys have a good day. Take care.
Take care.
And you'll stay with me? Yeah. Okay. So please do not record anything back there, because that's all restricted, and over here, that's restricted also. Okay?
Okay, so I just want to make sure, is what I'm doing right now, are you arguing what I'm doing right now?
I'm not arguing anything. Okay.
I need it in a formal sense.
I'm sorry. You know what? You have the form. What else can we help you with?
I just wanted to get some B-roll footage.
Some what? Video footage?
B-roll footage.
What?
B-roll footage. It's just generic. It's just generic site-specific.
Okay.
video.
Go ahead.
So,
Please do not.
so I can't record that direction.
No, do not record
And what
over
happens if
there.
I do?
And do not record our navigator station either, please.
Okay. And what happens if I do? I'm sorry, but this has got to be how it is. I'm not going to let you limit my press liberties. So if we got to go back outside,
I'm not limiting your press
You are.
liberties.
You're telling me where I can and can't, and I'm in a public lobby. It's publicly accessible.
I'm not going to argue with you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're good to go.
You can do over here, and you can do whatever here, but do not.
Now you know I'm recording right now, right?
Yeah. Hopefully you're not doing anything over there, right?
Well, I mean, I'm from
because that's a restricted area.
Okay. I'm not in the restricted area.
Okay. Okay, sir.
All right. So we're good?
What can I help you with?
Nothing. I'm good. So I just got to get my B-roll
How
footage?
much time are you going to spend here?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Everything's good to go, right? All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right, y'all have a good day.
Thanks. Business concluded?
It's all good for me. I got what I needed. So if you got a torch, if you want to burn that pink for him.
Then I'd have to go with reckless burning and arrest myself. So.
All right, you guys have a good day. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Well, I'm still sticking with the tips and the leads that I got about that individual that showed up here it was a few months ago. Had the same problem. What you could really tell here with Anita is that she's of the mind, or I'm sorry, Diana Austin. Here's her information right there. Diana Austin. She obviously reached out to someone, and I think this issue regarding public records requests and the heckling that you saw from Shakir, trying to get the heckler's veto going, was definitely a problem. And I would imagine it's likely Shakir who is responsible for that. I mean, look at the vitriol and the aggressiveness that came out when he came to tell me I could not record their video and audio. And here's the problem. If you can't do this, if you can't be here lawfully recording, then that citizen who was rushed out of the DSHS trying to get video evidence of the wrongdoing on behalf of DSHS ends up making them unable to really effectively fight the issue that's going on. And that's the whole point of your First Amendment liberty to speech and press. And that's why everyone is press. Every American is press.
Wait.
So that they can go in and report on their government and let the public know what's going on. So especially in years like this, an election year, that they can ultimately do the right thing and get others to support their viewpoint and get those bad politicians out who don't want to overhaul these ridiculous laws or abusive law enforcement or abusive DSHS or whatever it is. So that's pretty much it here for today. We've got the issue resolved. I think it's obvious that the press can be here and they can record video audio. That's every citizen can record video and audio. And yeah, that's a wrap here for today. So thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you get my stories right when they release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing. You can also follow me on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. If you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you can do so by going to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Really appreciate the assistance, and I'll see you at the next story. Thanks for watching. Bye.